Hello, and thank you for coming back to my channel. This is Veronica Yancey. Um, Tonight I did not feel like being on camera, so I put the focus right now on Mother Azuli Dantor. Azuli Dantor is a petro or a fire spirit from the Vodou tradition. She is a fierce mother and a protector. And one thing Miss Azuli Danta is known for is the part that she played in the Haitian Revolution or the French Haitian Revolution. Um, it was said that a black pig was sacrificed to Mother Azuli Danta, and she helped the people of Haiti, who were formerly from West Africa, to help them to free them from bondage during the French Revolution. So all praises due to her. Her colors are red and blue, and it's so much I can tell you about her, but this video is not really about Azuli Dantor, but about honoring the feminine principle of all things. And not only honoring the feminine principle of all things, but honoring mother. Okay? When I say mother, don't just think of your own mother, but think of the love that you give and receive from mother or grandmother. They could have been big mama or someone like that. That maternal figure that's in your life, that energy of love, that's the energy that the whole entire world needs to get on this particular frequency. I've been receiving so many spiritual downloads that it's just like this energy is just so, it's anxious to get out. So, all right, I gotta speak on some of the state and conditions of this world, and things that I see that have played out over time. Um, Whether from a religious standpoint or customs or, family traditions, religious dogmas, or whatever. It's been a widely acceptable thing that the male the male energy is dominant and that the female energy is dormant. And honey, that's quite the opposite, okay? But this is not about sexism. Or maybe it is. But my intentions is not to attack one race or to try to, make one feel inferior or superior. I'm just simply speaking from my observations of the world. Um, yeah. So most of us grew up on some male patriarchal domination type of energy where you were either taught by your granny or someone. You heard this in your lifetime that, the man is the head of the household. On New Year's, a man's supposed to walk in the house first, and um, um, you know, I listen to my man, and blah 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 blah. That type of energy. Okay, so once upon a time, that may have worked, but more times over in my life, or just come from researching, when a male energy is placed into power, there's usually detrimental effects behind that shit. Hear me out now, okay? Now, you may put like, okay, damn near no, every president we ever had was a man, okay? And for the most part in the world, men has been in leadership positions and things like that. And wars have broken out, crimes have been committed, uh, all types of things. So I'm gonna just sum this up by saying this: men in the leadership, men in leadership, there are some good men, benevolent men, men who lead with their hearts and with wisdom. Okay, so this is not putting all men in the category. This is just speaking from observation. So when some men are put into power, they tend to abuse the power. Okay, you've seen it in the workplaces where sexual harassment, or even further, like in churches, child molestation, things like that. I don't know why this came to my mind, but Nixon or the Watergate, just different things, and throughout the course of time where men have fucked it up. I'm just gonna keep it real, okay? So with all that being said, this is what's taking place. A paradigm shift is taking place and has started to taking place. What you see, the actions and things that you see today, is the beginning of the end. This is what's happening. There is a shift that is taking place. A shift in power, a shift in views, a shift in perspective. There's about to be a shift. And paradigm shifts is like something that happens, like, okay, there's a way of doing things for over a long periods of time, and it's acceptable and it's never questioned. It's like, hey, this is just the way it is, fall in line. Okay, that's changing. Okay. Case in point, Matt Lauer, R. Kelly, God, I don't even really watch the news, so I don't keep up with all these guys and stuff. But I've seen a lot of people who are being exposed for their bullshit. I've seen on social media where women are coming forward, children are coming forward, young men are coming forward, and they are speaking their truths and the things that have happened to them through the course of time. So with all that being said, okay, you men have had the opportunity and had a long reign of running shit. Okay. Man, I don't care. I'm about to go there. Okay, because this was on my heart to say. Masons. Yeah, I'm going there. Now, I ain't no Mason and all that shit, but I'm going to tell you this much. The first syllable or two letters in the word Mason is my mother, my son, okay? My son, okay? So, at the end of the day, the males have robbed their mothers of their power, okay? It's time to return mother to her rightful place. It's time to pass that torch. This is half the world's problem. You men, y'all seen y'all dying at large. No, y'all dying droves. Y'all are going to jail in droves. You are being targeted in droves. Okay? What can fix this? The solution to all of this is honoring the feminine principle in all things with every fiber of your being. Okay? Rome wasn't built in a night. So this is not something that is expected to happen overnight. But you need to make everyday steps towards changing y'all mindsets of how y'all look at women and how you approach women and how you handle women, because y'all got daughters. You understand? Y'all got nieces, y'all got cousins, y'all got sisters, y'all got mothers. And you just think that the energy that you put into, let's say, not respecting or not giving the woman the utmost respect, not even the woman, the feminine energy, okay, the utmost respect, and think that that is not going to have an effect on the females around you. Like I tell my children, what you do today affects you and your whole team tomorrow, like a ripple effect. You understand what I'm saying? Other point I want to make is um y'all gotta like women today, this is what's happening right here. Y'all are trying to approach the new age woman, the evolved woman, because what you see is not what your grandmother was back in the day. Oh yeah, she still got those qualities, because there are still some of the old primitive old spirits still walking this earth. But the point I'm trying to make is this: you have to, if these women are getting their shit together and they not putting up with bullshit no more, because they have figured out how to make a way, and they had to go through it probably 3 times as hard as you did with children in tow to carry out the duties and obstacles. And so they have proven to themselves that they can hold it down, they can make a way, and it's okay. So the stuff, old ways ain't gonna open new doors, sweetheart. So that old key that you use to unlock your grandmama's love and all that and everything that she gives to you, and Ma's son, everything that you unlocked and took away from her, you know what I'm saying? It's time to bring that shit back. But what I was going with that is that women are not going to give you access like that no more. Like old ways ain't gonna open new doors. You either gonna step up or y'all gonna get left behind. And that's what's happening. Y'all are going to get left behind. And then when you feel left behind, okay, here are the symptoms of certain things. One, that ego approaching and making decisions based on your ego, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna fly no more, because what has happened with women is that, number one, we're naturally intuitive. So we see things, we feel things, we know things ahead of time. All right, but now that sense has been heightened and is gonna continue to heighten. So that old way of doing things is not going to work today. Not with these women. Not with these women, folks. And it ain't about, like I said, I'm not trying to make this about a human thing. I want you to see the bigger picture. Feminine principle in all things, okay? And even acknowledge the feminine principle in yourselves, men. Okay? Like, when I say that, like, nothing exists without its opposite. Okay? Now, there's a feminine principle that lives with outside ourselves, and then there's the feminine principle that lives within all of us. It's like a battery. A battery don't have two positive ends. It has a positive and a negative. That's how it brings the juice and makes shit work. Okay, same, we all have that. So the first thing for men need to do is that they need to start honoring the feminine principle within themselves. That don't make you gay. That don't make you soft. Well, it's a nurturing, like raise that vibration of nurturing. This is why there are a lot of absent fathers, because young men were taught that boys don't cry, they don't show their emotions, they gotta be tough, so they don't know how to nurture. And that's why there are a lot of fatherless children in the world, because they've never been taught how to nurture. But you have got to find ways to honor that nurturing, that feminine principle within yourself. Because when you do that, wow, profound, evidential, what's the word? Coming to fruition type energy is going to come through. You're going to see a major change in your life. Men, kill these egos already, because the ego is like a caricature, a shadow, an overinflated idea of self, or that appearance that you want to give off to the world. See, it's okay to have an ego, but to keep that bad boy in check. The ego is why this world is fucked up the way it is. Okay? Motherfuckers got something to prove to themselves or either to others. Cast away the ego, baby. Give it a rest. Put it in a dormant state and wake up the feminine principles within yourselves. Because this is the only way that this world is going to survive, and you're going to survive in it, because this is a shift. And I hate to say this shit, y'all, but things are going to get way worse before they get better. Okay? But from chaos comes order. And mother is going to take her rightful place on the throne. And if you think about it, when a mom, like most of us are single mothers, right? Or grew up, some of us grew up in single parent households. I know I can speak for my own situation. I know everybody can't attest to this, but I grew up seeing my mama being a boss. She making a way out of no way. I seen my mama make it happen. She pulled things together. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't feel ego. I felt love and nurturing. I felt like when I got out of line, then she gonna put me back in line. That's a mother's energy. That's the energy that this world needs. That's what needs to be in rulership, because I feel like a lot of times mothers are fair. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't grow up with my daddy, so I can't really say, but I had uncles and older cousins, and I watched them. But anyway, I just feel like I had to get that off my chest. Y'all men, y'all gotta step up. Not just men, because I don't want it. I need the world to step up and realize. The women, I call y'all the pick me women. The ones who down another female to try to make the man choose them. Like, oh, I'm the good catch, not her type shit. That energy, baby, dead that. Because that's going to work against you and not in your favor. And these men with these egotistical issues that hold on to power, baby, you have to even the playing field. Balance this shit out, okay? Anyway, end rant. Hope y'all enjoyed. Give me some feedback. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like, share, and comment. Have a blessed night.